Hi, guys. First and foremost, I apologize for not being in attendance tonight. I had to work a leadership camp all week, so I appreciate you guys bearing with me. So, jumping right in with the Smith family and their triangles, we found three triangles. The first being Megan and Penny, which are the two daughters, are in conflict and they bring in Sarah, the youngest parental figure. The second being Megan and Sarah, who are in conflict, and they bring in Debbie, and she's the leader of the household to stabilize. Sarah and Penny are in conflict for the last one, and they also bring in Debbie. So for these triangles, we found that they were formed based on minor conflicts um, and possibly the strict parenting of Sarah, the youngest parental figure. Um, so the kids would disagree with each other or her and bring in a third party. Um, this is probably typical in foster families given the adversity faced and all the changes and stuff that the kids have gone through. And overall, these triangles didn't hurt the family. They got through them okay, solved their conflicts. Moving on to problem solving, the first and central answer when asked about problem solving for the Smith family was communication, which was great to hear. They solved most of their problems by communication and sitting down and discussing it. So their biggest problem that they found was dealing with the legal issues with the court systems and the children. So that gave them a sense of feeling helpless, which was tough on the head of the household, Debbie, because when you're used to solving all these problems and being the decision maker, feeling helpless and being helpless is tough to deal with. And but they did get through all these problems with good communication. Moving on to parenting style. So both Debbie and Sarah are both authoritative, and they both express the needs to discuss with children during the interviews. They never use terms like "do it because I said so," and they both set clear and or clear standards and expectations for their kids. And if those expectations aren't met, there's punishment to follow. Moving on to leadership. So I observed during the interview, and my early observations were leading me to believe that Sarah was going to be the leader of the household, and that was kind of because she was more outgoing and quicker to answer the questions. But the focus kind of changed to Debbie after discussing parenting styles and leadership and the important aspects of family systems. And Debbie, without a doubt, is the decision maker, and the reasons being are she's the breadwinner, she owns the house, and quite simply, she's the oldest and most experienced in leadership. So, Debbie is known to the whole family, even the extended family, as the leader. And Sarah explains in the interview, talking about how the extended family calls Debbie to handle anything from oil changes to filing taxes and things. So, both parental figures have mutual respect for each other with their leadership qualities. And so, Debbie leads by example, and she's the head of the household, and she leads through her experiences. And then Sarah leads vocally, but she also learns from Debbie's experiences as well. And then moving on to use of self. So like I said, I observed during the interview, got to observe some great things. The emotions that kept coming up for me were happiness and gratefulness. I was happy that they got through all the trials and tribulations that they did. I was grateful for like on behalf of the kids to know that they had that good of parenting, and also grateful that that I myself had a great upbringing, great family, because I know a lot of families don't all get that. So, and then sharing some reactions can facilitate treatment. So, I would share probably my positive reactions with the client, but I would make sure that they're positive and make sure that I word them correctly and phrase them correctly to make a positive reaction so that it can facilitate treatment. So, all right, thanks guys. I appreciate it.